Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Muhammad Hakimi and my partner is Tan Wei Bin. We will be presenting about our group assignment in supply chain management. We chose Nestle as our company because we have interest with their product, and the topic will be about the green supply chain issue faced by Nestle. Now let us talk a little bit about the Nestle background. Nestle began in Switzerland in 1866, founded by Henry Nestle. He is one of the main creators of condensed milk. Nestle began in Malaysia in 1912 in Penang and expanded to Kuala Lumpur in 1939. And Nestle has operates many branches in more than 70 countries. Now let us watch a short video about Nestle for more understanding.
The history of Nestlé. Condensed version. Our story begins in Switzerland, where a man named Henri Nestlé saves his neighbour's baby by mixing together milk, wheat flour and sugar. He imports his new infant formula to the UK and sets up shop in London. In 1901, Nestlé opens its first UK factory and merges with the Anglo-Swiss Condensed Milk Company. Nestlé quickly becomes a household name up and down the country. In 1939, Nescafé pours into the UK. It's an instant hit. Big European brands start to join Nestlé and exciting new products are invented. British confectioners Rowntree's joins the family, bringing in famous brands like Kit Kat, Aero, Smarties, Polo, Black Magic, Dairy Box, Fruit Pastels and Fruit Gums. And Nestlé continues to expand. Nestlé invests £224 million into UK sites, employing 6,500 people. And over the next 3 years, we'll be offering 1,800 employment opportunities to young people through our Nestlé Youth Employment Initiative. Which is why today we're one of the biggest food industry names in the UK and the world.
As I mentioned earlier, we will be discussing about the green supply chain. Now, what is green supply chain? It is also known as sustainable supply chain, refers to the integration of environmentally friendly practice and principle, while contributing towards a more responsible and sustainable way of doing business. Minimizing the overall environmental impact associated with the production and distribution of products and services. Green practices are procedures that strive to eliminate negative environmental consequences. This entails several functions within and outside of the organization with a range of activities such as improving the company activities, getting more revenue, and also improving the company image. Now, let us watch a short video about green supply chain for more understanding.
What is green supply chain and its benefits? So, what is a green supply chain? It is the integration of eco-friendly methods into the conventional supply chain to minimize waste and carbon footprints and increase efficiency. How you can create a green supply chain. Include the environment factor in each and every stage of the supply chain, either via digital transformation or by simply creating relevant policies. For instance, packaging businesses should work on minimizing the use of plastic and switch to packaging made from sustainable materials. But why should businesses care about creating a green supply chain? It is because it helps in cost reduction by using renewable energy sources and recycling, ensuring sustainability of sources by reproducing or recycling at the same pace at which it is consumed, staying compliant with ESG compliances. 6% of leading companies already deselect suppliers who fail to manage carbon footprints, and that is set to grow in the future. Customers want to buy from environmentally responsible businesses, and going green is an excellent way to build your brand image. With so many benefits, green supply chains would become a prerequisite for business sustainability in future.
Green supply chain main issue faced by Nestle is economic tension. Now, economic tension refers to a stage of conflict within an economic system or between different economies such as countries or industries. There are three sub-issues for this main issue. The first issue is about supply resistance to change towards environmental practices. The first reason is because the increased cost for the company changes. Implementing green supply chain often requires investment in money, in new technologies, equipment, and also infrastructure. Second is suppliers who do not guarantee green supply chain adoption refuse to take part in the design or technology process. Suppliers do not demonstrate a commitment to providing environmentally friendly products and services. Third is a lack of cooperation among the stages in supply chain. Some stakeholders, such as suppliers or manufacturers, may underestimate the potential benefit of green practices. The second issue is about customer lack of demand for green products. Higher pricing but no improvement in actual quality. Several customers that bought the green product stated that the product value do not match with the high cost. Second is a lack of green supply chain knowledge. Many people are still uninformed that green problems happens because of their own activities. And the last is a lack of effective mass media and in-store communication. This leads to customer failing to give this product an acceptable value, and it's making this customer refuse to pay. And for the last issue, which is cost of implication and green packaging. Economic conflict may happen between a company and its customers. Some customers, they put pressure on business to environmental friendly packaging, but others are not interested in green packaging for additional service. Second is manufacturing companies have failed to produce eco-friendly packaging. Manufacturers have a challenge for developing a sustainable supply chain due to a lack of understanding and knowledge. Customers consider eco-friendly packaging to be more expensive, and as a result, many customers are unwilling to pay because they seek environmentally friendly packaging that is priced similarly or even below standard packaging. Now for the next section, I will pass to my partner. He will be presenting for the solution for the issues.
3.0 is about the solution or the strategy for Nestle to address their issue faced. So to overcome supplier resistance to adopt environmental practices, so we recommend Nestle to implement a green supplier selection approach. So green supplier selection, GSS, has grown to be a crucial component of decision making because choosing the wrong supplier can seriously harm an organization's performance. According to prior study and discussion, 8 criteria are recognized as the key element of the supplier selection, which are cost, delivery, quality, service, strategic alliance, pollution control, green products, and environment management. So the three green factors such as pollution control, green products, and environment management are incorporated into the selection requirement for choosing supplier. So for pollution control, it is important for Nestle to consider the factors of pollution control in supplier selection, as businesses nowadays prefer working with suppliers who demonstrate a commitment to pollution control. So evaluating a supplier pollution control practice allows Nestle to ensure that its supply chain operates in a way which preserves the environment. So suppliers that prioritize pollution prevention by implementing measures to minimize or to eliminate the pollution should be preferred by Nestle. So Nestle should also restrict the use of dangerous material by their supplier in order to reduce pollution. So for green products, as the future global market will impose restriction and regulation on products that harm ecological balance, leading to a demand for greener and also more environmental friendly alternative. So Nestle should consider supplier whose product align with this trend by being certified or by recognized eco labels or meeting specific sustainability standards. Lastly is the environment management. Nestle should consider supplier who implement environment management system (EMS) or ISO 14001 certification to ensure their commitment to environment management. Moving on to the second issue, which is the lack of customer demand for green products, our recommendation to Nestle is to implement green marketing strategies. So it includes market segmentation, developing eco-friendly products, establishing green positioning, setting sustainable pricing, implementing green logistics, managing waste effectively, launching environmentally friendly promotion, forming green partnership, and ultimately ensure the right of green marketing mix. So the traditional marketing mix, commonly known as the 4Ps, product, price, place, and also promotion, must align with the principle of green marketing. So this means that each element of the marketing mix, from product development to the market introduction, should embrace environmentally friendly practices. So the first P is products. A product can be classified as green if its production process is environmental friendly and cause minimal harm to the environment. So Nestle must strive to reduce environment pollution during production. Nestle should also implement eco-friendly design and packaging that minimize pollution and hazards. Second P is pricing. So the pricing aspect is a crucial component of a green marketing strategy as it represents the monetary value paid by the customer. So customers are often willing to pay more for environmental friendly products due to the perceived positive impact. So embracing environmental friendly practices can be costly, resulting in a higher price for green products. So does Nestle have to? They must justify these expenses and convince consumers to pay for the premium price. Effective advertising message should be rational and persuasive. Nestle can also lower the price for green products if they are able to eliminate the use of packaging materials. So third P is place. So in this case refers to the distribution. So green distribution is another crucial aspect for green marketing as it focuses on selecting distribution channels that minimize the environment damage. Therefore, it's essential for Nestle to introduce safety precautions and sustainable practices when delivering goods. Nestle can also adopt digital solutions such as the electronic invoicing, online ordering system, and real-time tracking, which can reduce the reliance on paper, streamline operation, and optimize resource utilization. Furthermore, they also can leveraging data analytics and optimization algorithms can enhance route planning and load optimization, leading to a more efficient and environmental friendly distribution processes. The last P is promote. So Nestle should carefully select the means, channels, and message to reach the target market when promoting their products. So it's important as the credibility of a business is assessed by the customer based on whether their action align with their green marketing claims. So Nestle promotional material should also incorporate their green message, which can be conveyed through various channels such as prestige promotion, direct marketing, public relation, and advertising. So green advertising serves to promote products, justify their features and pricing. So besides, Nestle should also educate their customer about the significance of green products, provide a range of environmental solutions, and reassure them about the performance of this product can a crucial strategy to overcome their lack of awareness and potential doubts. Last issue is the cost of implication and cost of eco-friendly packaging. So a few researchers mentioned that incorporating environmental friendly practices can increase cost and reduce competitiveness for buying companies, and it may require expenditure in employee training and environmental auditing. Nevertheless, research has shown significantly potential to save money when implementing green practice such as waste separation or reduction, recycling or resource utilization, and reducing transportation costs. So the implementation of green supply chain management practice can incur substantial cost for firms, which may pose a challenge in the initial stage. It may necessitate Nestle to make adjustments to their selling price to ensure profitability. So the cost saving can be achieved by reduction of waste generated by Nestle, such as minimizing resource consumption and disposal expenses. By implementing recycling or closed-loop system, Nestle can optimize resource usage, recycle materials, and reduce their dependence on new raw materials. Another example of the cost saving by implementing green supply chain management is that a food company has achieved cost saving in their transportation processes by efficient control of their logistics. Thus, Nestle need to adopt a forward-thinking approach to recognize the potential financial and environmental advantage that come with embracing green practice. They should take a long-term and life cycle cost analysis approach, in which they can analyze the entire value chain of green practices, which allow them to redefine the role of cost reduction in environmental initiative. When Nestle realize that the cost of implementing green practice can be balanced, they will probably adopt environmental friendly practices. So balancing the cost of green application with the overall cost saving can lead to successfully implementation and reap both environmental and financial benefits.
For this discussion, we will be discussing about the three issues in more detail using cause and effect. The first cause for this supply resistance is lack of awareness. Some suppliers have a misunderstanding of the significance of environmental practice or may be unaware of possible sustainable alternative. Second cause is operation disruption. Suppliers may be resistant to environmental change if they expect interruption to their existing procedure and operations. Moving on to the effects, The first effect is environmental impact. Suppliers' unwillingness to embrace environmentally friendly practices could end up in higher use of resources or more waste. Second effect is supply chain disruption. Suppliers who reject change may find it harder to retain commercial connection with more environmentally. Now for the second discussion, which is customer lack of demand. The first cause is limited awareness. Customer may have limited understanding or awareness of the environmental implications of items or the advantages of opting the green alternative. The second cause is perceived trade-off. Customer may be discouraged from actively searching out green items if they prioritize aspects such as cost, performance over sustainable. Moving on to efforts, the first effect is reputation and brand image. Nestle brand could be damaged as a result of a lack customer demand for green product, since customer may see the company as less devoted to environmental care. Second effect is reduced competitive advantage. Nestle could decrease its market edge if buyers do not prioritize green products. For the last discussion, I will pass it to my partner.
As discussed before, implementing a green supply chain involves considering both the cost implication and the cost associated with eco-friendly packaging. So the initial investment required for implementing a green supply chain have both direct and indirect effect on Nestle finance. So direct effect include the expenditure on technologies, equipment, and infrastructure needed to support sustainable practices. Indirect effect can be observed through the reduced energy consumption, lower utility bills, and potential tax incentive or rebates for adopting renewable energy sources. So over time, these cost-saving measures can offset the initial upfront investment. So besides, shifting toward the sustainable practices may necessitate training employee or hiring sustainability expert. So investing in employee training and sustainability expert can have a positive impact on Nestle operation efficiency. Properly trained staff can implement sustainable practices effectively, leading to optimized resource utilization, waste reduction, and improved productivity. This, in turn, can lead to a long-term cost saving, better performance, and increased competitiveness in the markets. Additionally, establishing a green supply chain often involves optimizing logistics and transportation operation. This might include using more fuel-efficient vehicles, optimizing route, or employing technology that minimize the fuel consumption. This can result in significant cost reduction. So supply chain optimization also minimize delays and improve the delivery time, leading to enhanced customer satisfaction and potentially generating more business opportunity. Lastly, the cost of designing and developing eco-friendly packaging solution can vary depending on the complexity and uniqueness of the packaging requirements. While there may be upfront costs associated with the research, design, or testing, this investment can lead to a long-term cost saving. Innovation in packaging design can also result in material optimization, reduce waste, and also improve functionality, leading to a lower transportation cost and improved product protection. In conclusion, economic tension pose significant challenges for Nestle green supply chain management. The issue includes supplier resistance to environmental practices, lack of customer demand for green products, and the cost implication and cost implementing eco-friendly packaging. So addressing this issue is crucial for Nestle to achieve environmental sustainability while meeting customer demand and maintaining economic viability. So Nestle can overcome the resistance of suppliers to adopt environmental practice by implementing a green supplier selection approach. This involves evaluating suppliers based on criteria such as pollution control, green products, and environmental management. Additionally, Nestle should also implement green marketing strategy to create customer demand for green products. This involves highlighting the environmental friendly of the products, adopting a proactive and integrated marketing approach, and aligning the marketing mix with green principles. While implementing green supply chain management practices initially incur costs, but can lead to a long-term cost saving and improve sustainability. So by optimizing resources utilization and embracing green practices, Nestle can reduce costs, improve competitiveness, and achieve environmental and financial benefits. So in summary, there are compelling reasons for Nestle to address them and pursue green supply chain management. It can enhance their brand reputation, improve relationship with customers who prioritize sustainability, mitigate environmental risk, comply with regulation, and drive innovation within the company and its supply chain. Furthermore, as sustainability will become an increasingly important global concern, embracing eco-friendly practices can provide Nestle a competitive advantage and contribute to a long-term business success. That is all from us regarding the issue faced by Nestle in implementing a green supply chain and some of our suggestions or recommendations for Nestle. So thank you very much for watching and have a nice day.